What do you say when someone knocks on the door while you're using a public restroom? Oh my god, why is this always the most fight or flight situation? I just can't understand. There's a literal signal on these doors most of the time that you can use first to identify the availability. Like it's literally just there for you. Even worse, people who just dive straight into the door handle and try push. Like, excuse me, I'm in my most vulnerable state and you are making me feel like I'm being attacked by a bear in the woods. P.S. I literally freeze and say nothing, or at most release a distressed whimper. 10/10 ineffective, would not recommend. In the grand theatre of public restrooms, I adopt the role of an occupied fortress, responding with a firm engage to any external inquiries. It's a bit like playing a game of red light, green light, but with privacy stakes. Just remember, the door's lock is your best ally in these moments. Keep calm and carry on. As they say, I won't say anything, and if it's close enough, knock on the door in response. If it's not, I'll knock on whatever's within reach and will likely make a loud enough sound to be heard through the door. Like a wall. If the person knocks again, I'll repeat and keep doing so each time there's another knock. Hey, don't you smell that in shitting here? Usually I don't have this problem, because once I take a shit, nobody dares to come inside the bathroom because of the foul smell that I leave behind. And yes, I know that it's not healthy, but I'm alive after stinking out many places. I say is locked in the voice of the jester from Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Always makes me laugh because my partner and I played that game a ton when it came out, and we still say this every time something is locked and we can't get inside. One of several things. Point 1. Are you the guy with the tissue? I've been waiting here for an hour. 2. Who is it? 3. Hey babe, is that you? Point 4. Sometimes I just knock back, mimicking their knock pattern. It took me years to figure this one out, but I finally started responding with, I just got in here. Even if I'd been in there 20 minutes reading my phone. I used to say occupied until my youngest thought I called porcupine. No, now I just call out porcupine and imagine the quizzical look on the stranger's face. I look in a panic at the door, hoping beyond hope I locked it and the lock held. I'm busy using the toilet and panicking. I don't have the ability also speak. Oh great, you're back. Did you bring the measuring tape? I didn't flush it yet. No one's gonna believe the size of this. It's got to be some kind of record. Noel Fielding did this to me once, hammering away on the door. When I opened up, I got the surprise of my life. He looked surprised for some reason. I just yell no. It confuses the hell out of them. They know by the fact the door is locked that it is occupied. They just don't like that fact. Dizzy, most times people are just not sure if the cubicle is really occupied. Try sighing or shuffling your feet to avoid interruptions. Yo. Don't ask me why. It's not something I ever say outside of that situation, but it seems to just be what naturally comes out. You can simply say, occupied, or someone's in here to let the person know that the restroom stall is already in use. LOL. I say nothing but try and leave as quickly as possible, and feel really awkward when leaving, like I've done something wrong. Occupied, on the other hand, if I'm in a clearly closed stall and someone rattles the handle, then I say someone's hasty. Eka man in my high scared teenage girl voice. I'm 66 and my highest available note is well below middle C. Greetings, there is a mighty shitting currently in progress. Feel free to return at a later time for stall access. I grunt loudly, or simultaneously trying to make eye contact with them through the crack dividing the door stall. Or you could make a moaning sound like you're having a quick wank. Like oh yeah, oh thank God. Are you the assassin I contacted on Craigslist? Get in here and help me drown this chinchilla. I'd probably just say something like occupied or someone's in here to let them know the stall's taken. Just a minute please. But if after saying this they keep knocking, I'll be like ... hold your horses. I can't turn around fast enough to latch the door. So, what the fuck ever? No poo in my drawers. Thanks. You don't say anything, you sing. If I knew you were coming idea of bake to cake back 6-year cake bake to cake, I'd love to rip off a huge fart. But never been able to time that right, so it's occupation. Let her nice juicy one rip. Or accelerate the squeeze and let the plop of the turd do my talking. Why make a sound at all? Why say anything at all? The door is locked. They will figure it out. I just sit in silence. Then they ask again, is someone here? And I just like him awkwardly. Isn't that why there is a nice little disc on the lock saying vacant, occupied, or similar? I just mumble my words because I don't want people knowing I'm the jerk killing the toilet. Thank God, I've been trying to get this shit out for hours. Where have you been? I've been waiting for you in the creepiest, most cartoon villain way possible. I don't say this, but it'd be funny if people just started saying kerplunk, occupied, come back with a dragon or a raiding party, whichever you prefer. Open door. Wide stance pants, round ankles, maintaining strong eye contact. Fuck off. I'm taking a shit. It's usually my older brother at the door. Easy, mate. You can have it when I'm done honking out this dirt snake. Either come back with a warrant, or player to has joined the game. I don't speak actually, but just keep doing ... with full attention. I say I'm in here and immediately feel embarrassed because who am I? I usually say hi in an overly loud, cartoonishly friendly voice. Just happened to me a couple weeks ago. I called out occupied. $2 I suck. $5 I fuck. $10 I swallow. I start coughing beforehand, hearing them approaching the door. I just knock back on the door. Actions speak louder than words. Just make a terrible moan, like something awful is happening. I flush to notify someone is in here without saying anything. Out in a minute, or sorry. I have to keep at this right now. I'm almost finished. With what's happening in here? Occupied, come back later. The phone is currently occupied. You're welcome to come in, but I won't be held responsible. Occupy. But if in my home country it would be Bassett's. What do you want? Do you not see engage on the door? I usually don't make any noise. I pretend I don't exist. Nothing, I just stare blankly like a deer in headlights. Never speak through a bathroom door. They can fuck off. I just say excuse me. I don't know what else to say. If you can reach, knock back. No need to say anything. Like young Forrest getting on the bus seats taken. In a raspy southern accent, the Jakes is occupied.